Jeff, we're going to start with the big talking point. Volley makes it 2-2, and making a habit of scoring those type of goals, like your screamers.
Yeah, I said it to you a couple of weeks ago. I don't score often, but they tend to be good goals. But for me, it was nice to get in the score sheet and help the team get something out of the game. And another day we could have gone on and won it.
I think it was obviously up till the sort of 3/4 way through the game, it was looking like maybe we weren't going to get anything, and again we're sort of dug deep right into the reserves to kind of get that result, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we've showed that character throughout the season. We stay in games and just keep going, and sometimes we grow into games and we get better and better as the game goes on. I thought we were unfortunate to be 2-0 down, if I'm being honest. First half there was nothing in the game. They'd one chance and it was a goal, and that's football, I suppose, and you want to keep it tight in the second half, and with them scoring an early goal, I said this before, we could have gone under, but we didn't. We showed good character. The squad, even the players who came on, added to it, and we kept going, and we got the goals, and like I said, we could have got a third as well.
The first goal, of course, Shane, you've known him for a long time. He's so good at that, isn't he? Running behind, just
clever, yeah. He's been around long enough. He's still got the pace of he had 10 years ago, I think. But he gives us an awful lot when he's up there. And he won the penalty, and then he wasn't greedy. He let Incy take it, and he put it away, and then we were back in the game.
So since the manager too, it's a sort of, we had a 2-2 a couple of weeks ago against QPR. Was a totally different one because they were the ones to come from behind. So it does feel like it give you a different sensation, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. When you lose 2 goals, it's hard to take, but coming back into it, it is nice, and the lads are smiling. But we do know we could have got something from 2 more points from the game. But like I said, it's another point on the board, and we get ready for a busy schedule coming up.
And obviously, another point the manager made too is that this sort of budget that teams like Watford are, they're operating on a different sort of universe, really, aren't they? They're bringing on players across main figures and the rest of it, and the fact that we give these really good games and get results out of them, it's a good sign, right?
Of course, yeah. We've got a good squad here. Everyone's fighting for the cause, and we know we still have a long way to go. But that's a positive game there. Display from the lads. I think it was 14 players who played. But every week of training we've 20-odd players, and everyone's pushing each other, and it's healthy, that is.
Lastly, obviously you mentioned there, a long trip up to Sunderland. I'm sure the Sunderland fans won't mind the Newcastle only on the opposition who won't give you a hard time, but
yeah.
A really tough game to coming up to.
Yeah, of course, they were good. Start of the season when we played them, I'm sure they're pretty similar. But we've got a full week now to get ready, and we'll go up there and we want to get something from the game. We want to get something from every game.